नित्यानन्देश्वरसमारम्भाम् नित्यानन्देश्वरिमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्. I welcome all of you with my love and respects. I think it will take few more days for me to start on Kena Upanishad because I am so much full of Kumbh Mela. If I open the mouth, it is going to be Kumbh Mela. It's all going to be Kumbh Mela, Kumbh Mela, Kumbh Mela. My body is getting ready, getting prepared to initiate the 70 powers of Shivagamas. I can see actually Kumbh Mela is happening in this body. I think the Amrita Kalasha is going to come out from this body only and Kumbh Mela is going to happen there. I think last 2-3 days Kumbh Mela is happening, especially from the Maheshwara Puja day, I think. From that day, or that Masi Maham, that's the day that it started. And from Maheshwara Puja day, I can see it in the body. Even the way I handle things, I am seeing so much of love, energy, care. That mood of initiation, Mahadeva's mood of initiation, Dakshinamurti's mood. Usually when I handle certain issues, the weakness of human beings or interpersonal relationship issues among the disciples, it will always be Kalabhairava. Now I am seeing it is becoming Dakshinamurti. And I think Mahadeva is preparing for Kumbh Mela. And you can expect in 1 or 2 days the spiritual practice to prepare yourself for Kumbh Mela. Because till 29th we have a time for people to register. After the 29th, maybe 1st March or 2nd March, or the 2nd March, I'll give you the meditation, the exact meditation technique. To prepare yourself, to start the preparation for Kumbh Mela. I'll give you the structure of the whole Shuddhadvaitam process which is getting downloaded. Mahadeva describes this 4 component beautifully. Charya, Kirya, Yoga, Jnana. Charya means lifestyle. It starts from the personal hygiene, keeping the place clean and keeping your inner space clean. Everything put together is Charya. lifestyle, how you should wake up, how you should brush your teeth, wash yourself, take bath, everything. From the time you wake up to till you go to bed, purifying your whole muscle memory is what Mahadeva is teaching through Charya. Kriya means the spiritual process. The spiritual process. Please understand, Agama is the only science, even though science is a small word, I am using that word. Agama is the only spiritual inner science to manifest anything you want as reality. If you want to bring God into a stone and want to make him live in that stone, there is a kriya. There is a process. If you want to heal your stomach pain, there is a kriya. There is a process. If you want to heal somebody's cancer, there is a kriya. There is a process. If you want to bring rain, there is a kriya, there is a process. If you want to stop the rain, there is a kriya, there is a process. You want to bring the sun, there is a kriya. You want to stop the sun, there is a kriya. Everything. Everything. You can achieve it through the certain kriyas, processes. You may not do all the kriyas, but knowing that science and few kriyas helps you to manifest the reality as you wanted. To manifest the reality as you wanted. To awaken completion in you, to awaken strength in you, to awaken joy in you, to awaken respect for yourself in you. That's one of the best things Mahadeva does in Agama. He helps you to manifest so many wonderful powers. Anybody who practices Agama develops tremendous respect for themselves, about themselves. It's not ego. Ego will always be based on powerlessness. Respect will be always, self-respect will always be based on powerfulness. Every time when a problem comes in front of me, I only become more powerful by learning and expressing the method and solving it. Understand? Self-respect for yourself is never an ego. Mahadeva does that to you when you practice Agama. The lifestyle of Shuddhadvaitam. That is why my ashram is the greatest training ground for me. I get trained by my disciples because they invent. See, you bring any problem, I can invent solution. I bring any solution, my disciples can invent problem and out of it. And it's amazing training ground for me. But fortunately, because Mahadeva is manifesting himself so much through this body, every problem only makes me more and more powerful. Because now I have one more methodology to solve the issues, one more way of solving the problems. It only makes me more and more powerful. Actually, if you understand the science of Kriya, as per Agamas, every moment of your life you will become more and more powerful. You will become more and more intelligent, more and more energetic. Science of Kriya. Actually, once you understand the science of Kriya, you don't even need to create the fire and pour the ghee. Just by changing your breath, you can manifest the same Agni from your body, and that Agni will manifest what you want as reality. You don't have to put rice and pour ghee into the fire. If you just put the rice and ghee into your stomach, the fire in your stomach, that Agni, you will manifest what do you want. Whatever you want. Your eating can become a spiritual practice to manifest what do you want. Yoga, as per Agama, is experiencing union, oneness with oneness itself. Understand? Patanjali's definition of yoga is yogaha chitta vritti nirodha. Cessation of the mind is yoga. But Mahadeva's description about yoga, you need to know Mahadeva does not prescribe, propose mind control anywhere in the whole Agama. No. He doesn't say thoughtlessness is yoga. No. He says thoughts are too superficial. Don't be controlling or playing or fighting with it. They have no meaning. Why do you want to fight, play, spend time with something which is meaningless, which has no meaning, which is meaningless? Mahadeva's definition about yoga is experiencing oneness with oneness itself. Union with oneness itself is yoga. When you understand that science, you will see the life in different dimension. Jnana. Mahadeva's definition about jnana is enlightened about everything that exists is jnana. Union with oneness itself is yoga. Enlightened about everything exists is jnana. Charya, Kriya, Yoga and Jnana. Lifestyle, processes, union, and enlightenment. All these four you will experientially internalize in Kumbh Mela through the 70 various initiations. I think the more and more I try to describe more and more, I'm stuck for words. I should only say one word: just kidnap yourself by yourself to Ujjaini. That's all I can say. That's all I have to say. I'll continue to expand on further satsangs. Hurry up, because we will have to create the infrastructure. We need time. Hurry up and quickly register. All of you may be aware, it's my gift. The program is completely free. It's my gift. Just bring yourself and drop yourself in the Nityananda Peetam, raise as Mahadeva and leave. There is so much of preparation going on. Now immediately after the satsang we have a Ashramites meeting, preparation for Kumbh Mela. Let's get ready for the greatest spiritual blast Kumbh Mela experience. Essence of today's satsang: kidnap yourself by yourself and drop in Kumbh Ghat. With this I bless you all. Let you all radiate with integrity, authenticity, responsibility, enriching, causing, living Shuddhadvaita Saivam, the eternal bliss, Nityananda. Thank you. Be blissful.